All right, another great vocabulary lesson for you guys. Think you're gonna like it. Think you're gonna like it. On function, functional, functioning, and dysfunctional all mean different stuff, kind of the same, kind of different. We'll get to it. We're gonna nail it all. So, if something is a noun, function, if you're using it as a noun, a function. Well, it means something like, this is kind of a professional type word. I don't mean a high level word, but usually it's used in sort of a business sense. This is the type of things that, business people talk about. It makes it sound important. That's what I mean. So if someone says, I have a work function, or a dinner function, or a business function, it means you have some kind of event that you have to go to, something that you dress up for and act all formally like, oh, how do you do? Not that anyone says that exactly, but you're probably wearing a tie and you're just kind of being, I don't know, you're not goofing around. It's a formal affair. Now, if you go to a wedding or something, you should, actually sometimes those are called functions. Weird people call them functions, but usually it's something like a work function or these type of formal events that go on usually are called some kind of function. So someone could say, I got some kind of work function this Thursday, so I'm busy then, but every other day this week I'm free. So it's some kind of event. You don't know how to describe it, but that type of event where everybody's being all formal. So that is a function when it's a noun. And so for something to work properly, we say that it is functioning. If something functions, it means it works. It's not broken. So if someone says, my computer functions pretty well, it means my computer, even though it's 2 years old, it's still working not bad. Still working okay. That is one way to use function. Okay, so we can also talk about a person's health functioning. Like we could say, that poor old man, his body is not functioning very well. That's kind of a way of saying he's quite sick and unfortunately might die soon. Or, it could be just a transient thing where it's just a short time. So a young person might have something in their body's the doctor might say, that some part is not functioning very well right now. Take this medicine, you'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Just take some medicine, have a rest. It's going to function well. And another one, I didn't put it up here, but I'm going to talk about it now because I just thought of it, and I will include it on the website, learnenglish232.com. But it is a function of something is the purpose. So if someone's talking about what is the function of a computer, for example. So if I say my computer is functioning, it means it's working. What is the function of a computer? It means what is the purpose of a computer? What's the point of it? What is the reason you have it? I could say, well, for me, the function is to do work on it and play video games. There's lots of different functions, so lots of different reasons to use it. Or even on a cell phone, this is slightly different again. It can be used like, what are all the features? What are all the different functions on it? It's kind of a weird way of saying it, but if you hear that, you'll know what it means. It means, what are all the features? So it can be purposes, features, but often it's just, is it working properly or not? Is your body or some machine working properly or not? Now, in a slang way, this is slightly different. We're not talking about actually not working. We're just, people just kind of make an excuse. And this is a way we actually talk. This very sentence. Someone could say, you know what, I would love to meet you tomorrow afternoon, but I really don't want to meet in the morning because I don't function very well in the mornings. That means, basically, I like to sleep in. I don't like to wake up early. So, because I'm all groggy and tired or whatever in the morning, I don't work very well in the morning. And this is a way we use it. Of course, the person could do it if they have to. They're not sick. They just say, in general, I don't like mornings. So if you say, I don't function very well in the morning, it means basically I don't like mornings. Or someone could say, I really can't function without coffee. So a big time coffee drinker is basically trying to say they need coffee in order for them to be able to do anything, or they're just a complete mess, they're a lunatic. You know, they're so tired sleeping on their computer or whatever. If they're a big coffee drinker, they could say, I need coffee in order to function. I need coffee to function. You're going to hear native speakers say that. It just means they need it, basically. Last one, very interesting. Dis. If you ever hear dis in front of a word, it means kind of the opposite. So something's not working, dysfunctional. But this is a very specific term, and it's used not that often. So it's not used all over the place. You wouldn't say your computer's dysfunctional if it's not working, for example. You just say it's not working very well, it's not functioning very well. But if you say something is dysfunctional, you're saying it's really bad. Something's going terribly wrong with it. It's really not working well. And we use it with relationships and families most of the time. So we talk about a dysfunctional relationship, a dysfunctional marriage, a dysfunctional family. So let me try to, no family's perfect, no relationship's perfect. You don't just throw around the word dysfunctional, but dysfunctional is like really bad. So a dysfunctional relationship is something like or a marriage could be like the husband and wife never talk to each other, like for years. That would be a totally dysfunctional relationship. Or something like, that's pretty extreme, or if the husband gets drunk and he hits his wife once a week. I mean, that's crazy behavior, horrible behavior. That's a completely dysfunctional marriage or relationship. You have to get a divorce, you have to break up. It's horrible. So it means it's so bad. It's not just a normal bad part of a relationship. It's just completely dysfunctional, totally broken, not working. Got to get rid of it. Family, dysfunctional families, it's kind of like, the parents have no control at all of the kids. The children are going wild. The parents are yelling at each other. Everybody's saying, F you, whatever. You can just imagine the whole house is a mess. The people are just going crazy. They all have to go to a psychiatrist to calm everybody down. The family's just a mess. Maybe the parents got divorced, which is not that bad. I'm not judging anybody, but just things that don't go well for a family. Imagine them going really, really poorly, and you've got this really bad situation with your family. Maybe the dad cheats, he's got a couple extra girls on the side, the mom's got someone else, just really messy situation, not going well with the kids. That is a dysfunctional family. So you could say it's, I put some blame on that person for not doing too well in school, but maybe I kind of understand why they might be doing that, because he or she comes from a dysfunctional family. So you're kind of explaining the background of where this person came from, the environment in which they grew up. So anyway, that was a lot to say, but a great lesson. Definitely check it out on LearnEnglish232.com and check out all the lessons on there. They're all on there. They're all awesome, so get on there, check them out right now.